Eleanor Roosevelt, First Lady of the United States, used her power and position to be a voice for women, African Americans, and the poor at a time when few others would speak on their behalf. In 1939, First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt confronted racial discrimination head-on. When the Daughters of the American Revolution refused to allow world-renowned classical singer Marian Anderson to perform at their concert hall because she was an African American, Roosevelt resigned her membership in protest. Then, she used her position as First Lady to make a bold statement against racism. Roosevelt personally arranged for the singer to perform an open-air concert on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in front of 75,000 people. Anna Eleanor Roosevelt was born into a wealthy family on October 11, 1884. Tragically, both of her parents died while she was still a child. She went to boarding school in England, where she transformed from a shy and awkward little girl into a confident and forward-thinking young woman. On March 17, 1905, she married Franklin Delano Roosevelt, future United States President. Eleanor would become the most prominent and powerful woman in America. When Franklin was elected president in 1932, First Ladies were expected to stay in the background and fulfill domestic duties. But Eleanor realized that being a First Lady held untapped power. The position offered visibility, access to the media, and respectability that would make people listen. She embraced the First Lady position to effect needed changes and became the public face of many underrepresented concerns: women's rights, civil rights, and poverty. Throughout her time as First Lady, Roosevelt ceaselessly advocated for social change. She supported her husband's efforts to lift the country out of the Great Depression, ensuring that women and African Americans were included. After Franklin died, President Truman selected Eleanor to be the first U.S. delegate to the new United Nations General Assembly in 1945. The following year, she became chair of the United Nations Human Rights Commission, where she helped draft the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, a document that would achieve worldwide acclaim. Roosevelt once remarked, "I could not, at any age, really be contented to take my place in a warm corner by the fireside and simply look on." She tirelessly worked on behalf of the poor and marginalized in the United States and worldwide for 6 decades. Her life and her achievements show that never did she simply look on.